And on paper, this might appear... to be a lopsided matchup, Doris, but we've seen plenty of underdogs win before.
You're exactly right, PA. You know what these games can be called? Quote, trap games for great teams, because one underdog wants to prove all the doubters wrong and show, hey, we can stand up with the big guys.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Johnson. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Here's Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Outside Johnson. The three ball. The rebound by Carter.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Suggs with the bucket.
Well, you can see in transition, Jalen Suggs knows exactly what to do. Runs the floor, gets a quality shot in transition.
Three-pointer, Bridges. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Here's Orlando. The flat-out hustle of Wendell Carter Jr. is something you have to appreciate.
I think, BA, we can all appreciate a hard-playing big man. But you have to remember, Wendell Carter Jr. has now proven himself to be a legit threat from three. He rebounds it nightly on a consistent basis, and that offensive game is getting better and better. You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
Here's Suggs, covered by Johnson, stolen by Bridges. Inside, fast break, Brooklyn, and he makes it.
Dorian Finney-Smith using that athleticism, the size, the length, the rim touch to go through contact. Nicely done.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Brooklyn with the board. Out on his own on the break. Dinwiddie goes in. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Outside Carter. Wagner against Dinwiddie. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Well, you go back to the fundamentals. Franz Wagner calls for the screen and gets himself some space.
Dinwiddie goes in. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Out to Bridges. Takes the three, buries it from three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And Carroll with a screen on Dinwiddie. Anthony, the pass to Suggs. 6 to shoot. And he lays it up and in. Suggs has got 6 points.
Boy, the agility of Jalen Suggs when he touches the painted area, navigates his way to a nice finish.
Here's Dinwiddie, and he goes in for the dunk.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
Boy, the timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Anthony, the pass to Suggs. 4-3. And again, it's the magic from deep.
Boy, if Suggs is knocking this shot down consistently the spacing will open up.
There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. Johnson with a bucket.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Anthony. And it's rejected.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
For three, Dinwiddie. Orlando grabs the miss. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Carter, the pass to Wagner. Pass to Anthony. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Wagner with a steal. Jalen Suggs has been leading the charge for Orlando, hunting for opportunities. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Magic guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the floor for the Nets, they've got Royce O'Neal. Trendon Watford is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Lonnie Walker, and it's Whitehead in at the 2-guard spot. And Doris for Brooklyn. What do you think their biggest challenge will be retooling this roster?
PA, one of the problems they face, they don't own many of their own draft picks. So acquiring key pieces has to come through trades and free agency. And with that, you then have to have the salary cap implications to deal with. This is not easy.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Never expect Ben Simmons to miss a wide open teammate. What a pass right there.
Second team foul.
Walker against Fultz. Kicks it out to Isaac. Wagner on the wing. Wide open look. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Whitehead. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
So impressive is the athleticism of Ben Simmons.
Fultz against Walker. Fultz can't get it to go.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
For three, O'Neal. And it's Orlando with a rebound. Here's Isaac. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Lonnie Walker.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
Both free throws good from Isaac. You know, when Isaac tore his ACL in 2019, it was a long road back for him, Doris.
You know what, B.A.? It's hard for me to imagine a young player experiencing more tough injuries than Jonathan Isaac. What I appreciate is his willingness to fight through whatever has been put before him. There's a real mental toughness and a real grit that this guy possesses, and obviously a love for the game.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
The rebound by the Nets. Simmons has got his 5th rebound in this one. It's stolen by Isaac. Driving in, and the dunk by Isaac.
This guy has great agility at his position. Jonathan Isaac so fluid when he's driving to the cup.
Here's Walker. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Walker. The 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Orlando's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Ingles from outside. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, this is what you expect from Jonathan Isaac. High energy player, wants to contribute on the boards. Nicely done.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. O'Neal inside. Ingles defending. O'Neal misses. Here's Fultz. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Wow, Markelle Fultz finishing with power. This guy's confidence growing and growing.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Isaac. Outside Fultz to the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half.
Blocking foul called on second team.
And he makes a first. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the...
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Carter. Picked by Carter. 6 to shoot. Here's Wagner. Fires the 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Nets out in front, up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 4. At the 2 and the 3, it's Suggs and Wagner. And Carroll plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Anthony in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Here's Suggs, covered by Johnson. Fires from deep. Suggs, no good. Brooklyn with the ball. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And the basket by Bridges. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, BA. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mikal Bridges is a premier defender. He said, quote, people take it for granted how tough it is to guard the top perimeter players in this league and not be able to really touch them because they're going to get the foul call. You've got to guard these matchups one-on-one, and I think we get taken for granted. BA, he's on point.
Yeah, he does have a point there. Thanks, Allie. Anthony, right side. Pass to Suggs. Takes it inside, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Boy, great strength, great balance. Jalen Suggs shows you the ability to finish through contact.
Outside Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Now Claxton on the wing. Finney-Smith. Bridges, a screen on Wagner. Bridges outside. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Second chance effort. And the Nets miss again.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
After joining forces in 2019, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving only ended up playing 74 games together in Brooklyn.
And think about it, those 74 games were spread over the course of 3 years. Whether it was injuries, off-the-court drama, you name it, it limited their time together. And now the Nets are focused on rebuilding. That was not a successful pairing.
Ben Carroll the screen. The 3 from Suggs. Hits the three-pointer. Suggs has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you've got a talented ball handler with tremendous speed, and Jalen Suggs saying, all right, I can score the basketball in a variety of ways.
Up top, Bridges. Defended by Wagner. Outside Johnson. He takes it in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Johnson's got 9.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Ben Carroll outside. Ben Carroll the screen. Pass to Suggs from behind the arc. And again, it's the magic from deep.
Jalen Suggs showing you supreme confidence right there. On the catch, ready to rise and fire.
There's a screen by Johnson. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Here's Bridges. And the shot goes in. He's got 10.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. There's a minute 17 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Anthony. Pass to Ben Carroll. Clock at 6. Ben Carroll finishes with force inside.
Well, Banchero seizes the moment. Just open that window of opportunity, and he's going to get right in there.
Dinwiddie on the attack. I know Orlando fans are excited about this young team they've got, Doris.
They certainly are, BA, and I think that's appropriate. You have seen the potential for success with some of their young pieces. Now, to me, it's about continuing to develop those particular pieces and making sure these fans are proud of the effort they give nightly.
Here's Suggs, covered by Johnson. Ben Carroll the screen. Wagner outside, puts up a deep 3. Brooklyn with the board. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. And stolen by Anthony. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. On the wing, Suggs. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Johnson. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Substitution on the court.
9 seconds left in the third quarter. Fultz is good. Fultz has gotten his third basket of the night.
Well, make no mistake, Markelle Fultz, because of his athletic burst, can score on the interior. That's nicely done.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Nets out in front. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Lonnie Walker. Ben Simmons is out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Whitehead in at the shooting guard position. And it's Wagner missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. It's a three-point game. Walker passes to Watford. Walker against Fultz. From the arc. And Walker with the three.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Walker against Fultz. Wagner left side. Wagner with a screen. Here's Houston. And right on target. That one's good. Houston's got his first points of the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Pass to Houston. Wagner against Simmons. Here's Houston. Outside for Fultz. 4 on the clock. Wagner, the pass to Fultz. From downtown. Rebound Brooklyn. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to O'Neal. There's the three. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And now a 9-point Brooklyn lead. Orlando calls timeout.
Okay, fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Let me hear you get loud, Magic fans.
A line change here for Orlando. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Walker, here we go. Here's O'Neal. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. And the Nets lead by 9. Here's Suggs. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Walker against Anthony. Wing shot on the way. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
And you can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Bridges. There's the drive.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Here's Suggs. They grab their own miss. Wagner lays it up and banks it in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Minute 32 left in the fourth. And the basket by Bridges.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Three-pointer Anthony hits the trifecta. Anthony's got 9 points here in the second half.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Claxton passes to Bridges. O'Neal on the wing. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Well, Cole Anthony mixing it up on the interior. Nice job drawing the contact. This guy is unafraid.
And Anthony drops them both. Bridges with it. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Wide open. And there's another one for the Nets.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
First free throw is good, and that brings him with an 8.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
Stolen by Carter. Out to Anthony. Walker with a steal.
Magic foul. Jalen Suggs. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Well, what you love about Mikal Bridges is he is going to accept whatever his coaches and team ask of him. This is what's allowed him to be successful. Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
The three from Suggs. Wagner, the pass to Banchero. There's a screen by Anthony. No good with the triple. Tipped. Wagner, right side. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Fires away from way up. Oh, yes, he did!
That's incredible!
Wow! So we see the Nets taking the W here.
away from their front courts. What do you think about this matchup?
It's going to be a great one. Each of these teams are so solid up front. It's strength versus strength.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barnes out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel quickly. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Barnes outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I like the focus from Scotty Barnes. He nailed that 3.
Quickly against Anthony. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Here's quickly. Pass to Barrett. Takes it inside. And Barrett slams it in.
And with this kind of momentum behind him, Barrett, a terror. Love seeing him hammer it home.
You know, Greg, they call him IQ. Instant offense is Emmanuel quickly.
Yeah, and he puts points on the board quickly. No pun intended. A volume three-point shooter and has a deadly little floater in the lane.
Now, quickly. After Jalen Suggs missed from long range. Pass to Barrett. Fires for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Back to Barrett. The kick out to Brown. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Anthony looking it over. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Poeltl's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Barrett. Barnes outside. The pass to Brown. Quickly a screen on Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Quickly against Anthony. Here's Poeltl. The kick out to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Quickly with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And he gets it to go.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 5, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Orlando, trailing by 5. Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Banchero's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And how about the confidence from that corner spot? Banchero, special.
Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And one outstanding things the Raptors do, Greg, they really protect the ball.
Yeah, even when they're not playing their best, they don't give away games with mistakes. They force you to find other ways to beat them. When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
Wagner. And Poeltl pulls it down. Raptors leading by 5. Now, quickly. Nothing on the board. The kick out to Barnes. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. A drive by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Knifing his way to the rack. Scotty Barnes, you gotta love his fearlessness.
And Caro outside. Passes it to Carter. Carter with a screen on quickly. The three from Anthony. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Barrett. Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Barrett's got 11.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Schroeder and Trent are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Porter. And it's Young in at the center, filling out the middle. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. They've got some size and the foundations of an identity. One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Back to Porter, launches it. Good on the triple. Porter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Off the catch, that's when I feel like Porter is most in rhythm with his shot.
The wide open look here for Ingles. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Over in the corner, Isaac. Off target with his 3. Raptors leading by 13. Pass to McDaniels. And he drives in. Outside, Porter. Trent, a screen on Ingles. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Toronto with the triple. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Aggressive move by Porter, answering critics who say he sometimes takes too much of a back seat.
Here's Fultz. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
Here's Schroeder. A shake. He kicks it to Young. Outside, Porter. And there's the drive. It's Schroeder with the drive. It's stolen by Ingles. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. And there's the pass to Houston. Back to Isaac. Over in the corner, Fultz. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Fultz has got 5 now.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Back to Schroeder. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. And that's now 7 points for Dennis Schroeder.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. .109 left in the second quarter. Here's Houston, defended by Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac kicks to Wagner. Drives to the hoop. Banked in off the glass.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Schroeder looking around, and they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Passes to Houston. Inside, Isaac kicks to Ingles. Isaac with a screen for Ingles. Misses off the left iron.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Fultz the pass to Wagner. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shot, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for Toronto. Here's Trent. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Getting high in the air. Gary Trent Jr. teaching the rim a lesson.
Here's Isaac. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, R.J. Barrett has been exceptional here, guys.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. And it's Anthony in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And
Suggs with the ball. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Suggs is fearless. I mean, anytime you try and get physical with this young man, he seems to embrace the contact, and there, an opportunity for the and one.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Wendell Carter Jr. didn't break through in his first stop with the Bulls, but he's become a cornerstone player with the Magic. What he says is, I've definitely tapped into a different side of myself. Defensively, being able to guard 1 through 5. Just continuing to go up from there and helping my team. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Thank you. And it's Wagner missing.
woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And so here's Toronto. The lead is 15.
Good eyes. Pirtle scanning the floor, making a great pass.
Anthony with it, picked up by Brown. Pass to Suggs. Going inside. The Magic again can't hit. Raptors leading by 18. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The drive by Anthony. Suggs kicks to Anthony. Banchero passes to Anthony. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Suggs. Offensive rebound. Outside Anthony. Back to Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Deep 2 from Wagner. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Banchero, that's good.
And how about the footwork and body positioning of Banchero makes him so tough to guard down low.
Barrett with this screen on Anthony. Anthony against Barrett. Into the lane. Brown right side. It's tipped, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. The Magic trail by 14. It's Anthony with the drive. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Anthony's got his 4th assist in this one. Quickly the pass to Brown. Barrett setting a pick for Brown. Kicks to Barrett. On the wing, Barnes. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter. Anthony, the pass to Wagner.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted. The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
McDaniels kicks to Young. Here's Porter driving in. An easy 2 points on the layup. And it's 9 points for Otto Porter Jr.
Hard to shake Porter's focus. Good at staying in control on the way up.
Isaac a screen on Trent. Houston passes to Fultz. Pass to Isaac. Second chance shot. Fultz kicks to Isaac. And it's off from 3-point range. And the pass to McDaniels. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Trent setting the pick for Schroeder. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
And there's no question Fultz has what it takes.
And so it's Toronto, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes finding the bottom of the bucket. We come back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Raptors 5 right now. Schroeder and Trent are the guards. McDaniels is out there with Young. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
And Fultz gets it to go.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Here's McDaniels. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Raptors lead by 15.
On that play, this is where Porter's length is such an asset, creating second chance opportunities.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Trent with it. Isaac picks him up. Shot by McDaniels, no good. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They get it again. Isaac kicks to Ingles. Tries again to the right side. Here's Houston. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Toronto leading by 12. And a wide open look for Porter. On the wing, Porter. Shoots the three. Toronto grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. He kicks to Schroeder. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Some changes for Toronto. Here's quickly. The feed to Barrett. There's the triple. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And this is Barrett at his best, looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it.
Wagner wide open. Connects from three-point range.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Passes it to Quickly. Barrett with this screen on Anthony. Over in the corner, Brown. Just 5 to shoot. And foul up. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can
At the line for
Previous play is under review.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Out left to the wing. Bertle, the pass to Barrett. And he drives in. Nobody near Barnes. And again, Toronto no up.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Carter kicks to Anthony. No good on the three. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Barnes sets a screen for Barrett. On the wing quickly. The kick out to Barnes. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Raptors.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for R.J. Barrett.
shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The three-pointer, no good. And Anthony's got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 16-point game. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Buries the long-range jumper.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
And here's Barnes for three, off the mark. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong show.
another edition of the NBA. All right, folks, get your running shoes on. Both of these teams want to push the pace.
Oh, that they do. Pace, pace, pace. And as a fan, I just love these types of matchups. It's so much fun to see these teams get up and down the floor, play with pace, and have fun. I'm excited for this one.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Barnes is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Brown in a 2-guard. Quickly passes to Barrett. Into the lane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Sometimes he can be a bit passive, so it's nice to see R.J. is forcing the issue.
There's the screen by Johnson. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward.
2 on the clock. Here's Barnes. Drained it for 2 points. And here's Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Claxton. Bridges with it. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Barrett.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Bridges against Brown. Now Quickly. From outside the arc. It's not going to go for him. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Claxton passes to Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Johnson a screen on Poeltl for 3. Bridges. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Kicks it out to Barrett. Fires in the triple. Barrett's got 5.
I like how selective Barrett is with taking threes. It's a big reason why he shoots a good percentage.
Bridges down low. Brown's there. Bridges misses. Barrett passes to Brown. Here's the 3. Barrett can't hit. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Bridges against Brown. To the paint. It's stolen by Poeltl. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Outside Barrett. Barrett missing again. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Something that impresses with Spencer Dinwiddie, Richard, is his adaptability.
A player who is ready for any challenge or any situation. Part of what makes him so great is just his sheer confidence. Dinwiddie believes in his own ability to get it done out there, B.A.
Outside Barrett. Brown with a screen. The 3. And the Raptors miss again.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Johnson a screen on Brown. It's stolen by Poeltl. Barnes passes to Brown. On the take. Kicks it to Quickly. 3-pointer. Drains the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Bridges against Brown. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here comes Toronto on the push. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
No good on the free throw. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Young, he's checked in for Pirtle. McDaniels comes in for Barnes. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Barrett. And it's Schroeder in for Quickly. Pass to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. There's the screen by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
How about Johnson with the hot pass? Good job seeing that open.
McDaniels. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
There's the screen by Johnson. Again, the net score.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
And here's Porter outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
So for the Raptors right now, Schroeder is the point with Trent Jr. flanking him. Jalen McDaniels is out there with Thaddeus Young. And it's Porter in at the 3. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Walker for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Walker's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the jam by Walker.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Porter. And the layup is good off the glass. Porter's got 5 points.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Here's Walker. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Outside Porter. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
The Nets have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Outside Walker. Here's O'Neal. Still no points. Pass to Whitehead. Fires the 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Trent outside. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Trent's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Schroeder against Walker. Pass to O'Neal. Crafty move. Oh, a special move before that shot. And the Nets lead by 2. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. And when it comes to Royce O'Neal, there's a reason this guy plays big minutes, Grant.
Well, B.A., it's all because he has the trust of his teammates and his coaches. Just a high IQ guy who never plays in a rush.
Walker with it. Pass to Whitehead. Back to Walker. There's the drive. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Schroeder with it. Picked up by Simmons. Yep, that one's good. Schroeder's got his second basket of the game. 1:05 left in the second quarter. Screen by O'Neal. The kick out to Simmons. Pass to O'Neal. Watford with a screen. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Simmons, the pass to O'Neal. Simmons with a screen on Porter. Great D that time from Porter.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Off a nice feed. This is Porter's game. Lots of rhythm in that shot.
Outside Walker. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Brown. The 3, Barrett. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Nets out in front, leading by just 2. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Ooh, it's been quite a game for Lonnie Walker.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Also Johnson out there. Mikal Bridges is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. And the basket by Bridges.
Taking the hits and one-upping the D. That's Bridges.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Back to Quickly. Going inside. Good. Quickly's got 5 points. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. The kick out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. There's the screen by Johnson. For 3, Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 5 rebounds in the game. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Brooklyn.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Fast break, Brooklyn. Pass to Claxton. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And here's Brown for three. Offensive board. Kicks it to Quickly. From deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Quickly's got 5 points in the quarter.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
And Bridges, here we go. And a foul called. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw misses. Richard, you got to love how Mikal Bridges rises to a challenge.
A very hungry player, but also selfless. Bridges hustles to be whatever you need him to be. And like you said, there's a lot to love about that.
Dinwiddie against Quickly. Back to Barrett. This one for three. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Bridges. Yeah, that one's good. Bridges has got 6.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Outside Barrett. The 3 is up. The rebound by Bridges.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Dinwiddie outside. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. Toronto trailing. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And he drives in. And he jams it home with authority.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Pirtle. And again, no good by Toronto. Dinwiddie against Quickly. The kick out to Johnson. On target from range. And now an 8-point Brooklyn lead.
Look at the release from Johnson, getting that shot off before the defenders can close out.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
Free throw drops for Barrett. A full line change here for Brooklyn. A big group substitution here for Toronto. Young, he's checked in for Pirtle. McDaniels comes in for Barnes. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Brown. And it's Schroeder in for Quickly.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to O'Neal. Here's Watford. Takes a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
On the wing, Porter lets a 3 fly, nails it from 3. Porter's got 10 points.
A dangerous shooter from deep. All Porter needs is a little daylight, and he's good to fire.
Walker for 3, counted from distance. And the Nets lead by 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. So for Toronto right now, Schroeder is the point with Trent Jr. flanking him. Otto Porter is out there with McDaniels. And it's Young in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the basket by Trent.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Schroeder against Walker. Screen by O'Neal. Walker passes to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. The 3 is up. Walker's shot is off. And so Trent will bring it up for the Raptors. 8-point game. 1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. An open look for Porter. Cash money from 16 feet away.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
It's Walker on the wing, covered by Schroeder. Simmons, the pass to Whitehead. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. The Raptors shooting a nice 50% for the game. Up top, Porter. It's McDaniels on the wing. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Got it. And the Nets lead by 8.
This is where Simmons is most comfortable shooting from. Once he's this deep, feed him.
Outside Porter. Here he goes. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pass to O'Neal. For 3.
Shoot that, all you.
Stolen. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Porter, the pass to Trent. Outside McDaniels. And there's a 3-second violation. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Brooklyn has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Outside Johnson. Outside Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Bridges. Soft touch off the glass.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
For Toronto, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Looking to end this cold spell. Here's Barrett to the paint. And stolen by Bridges. Here's Finney-Smith. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Outside Barrett. From deep. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The Nets with a lead. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Finney-Smith passes to Johnson. Bridges against Brown. Pass to Finney-Smith. And the basket by Bridges. And the Nets lead by 9. The Raptors have gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Barrett with it. 56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Drops in the 3.
This is why R.J. Barrett went 2nd overall. He can be a difference maker.
Bridges outside. Johnson a screen on Brown. Outside Johnson. Back to Bridges. Outside Johnson. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Barrett. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
And Barrett drops them both. So it's Brooklyn now. They've led by as much as 10. So Bruce Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Bridges. And Brooklyn again with a bucket. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Quickly from outside. Knocks down the triple. Walker for 3. And the miss. So we see the Nets get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Outside the wings are Suggs and Wagner. Then it's Paolo Banchero. Then there's Cole Anthony. And it's Bitadze in at the 5. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Dinwiddie. Got a hand on it. Here's Wagner. There's the pass to Bitadze. He doesn't hit that one. Dinwiddie against Anthony. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And Anthony's got the ball here for Orlando. Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Johnson sets the screen for Bridges. From 18 feet away, and there's Johnson. That's good on the assist for Bridges.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Bridges kicks to Johnson. Over to the left wing. Bridges passes to Johnson. On the wing, Dinwiddie. From outside, off the mark. Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game. Dinwiddie against Anthony. To the middle. Here's Bitadze. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Bitadze. Claxton covering, and the shot goes in.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here's Bridges. Finney Smith in the post. He's covered by Banchero. And the layup's good off the glass.
Good work from Finney Smith down low, putting his size and reach to good use.
Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. Out to Anthony. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his first foul. 1:46 left to play in the first. He lobs it up.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Bitadze. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 4 assists in the game.
More than capable of running point. Anthony, a gifted passer, really has good vision.
Now, here's Bridges. Scoreless thus far. Johnson left side. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Anthony against Dinwiddie. Here's Bitadze. It's deflected. And here comes the break. Back to Dinwiddie. Here's Johnson. And it's all evened up. Johnson's got 10.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Suggs passes to Bitadze. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Now, here's Suggs. He's guarded by Johnson. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Bridges. Defense right on him. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Johnson for 3. Cans it from downtown. He's got 13.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. It's been all about Cameron Johnson for the Brooklyn Nets. He put together quite a... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Brooklyn?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
They've got O'Neal. Lonnie Walker is out there with Whitehead. Then it's Simmons. And it's Watford in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Nets have been forced to pivot from their star-crossed super team era. The what-ifs are fading into the rearview mirror. Now it's people like Mikal Bridges that are going to form the next new era. And rest assured, this team has dug its way out of far worse. With the draft assets and two-way talent on their roster, their aim is to remain competitive. Kevin?
I think they are. David, thank you for the report. And he makes that one. Fultz has got 8.
Hard to overstate the muscle Fultz showed there. Excellent, absorbing the contact on his way to the hoop.
Walker with it. Isaac picks him up. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
I think one of the best ways, guys, to score in transition is that quick hitter after the first burst.
Now, here's Walker. No scoring in this one.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, when he's going to the rack, he has his height set on jamming it down. Tenacious throwdown by Fultz.
Walker taking his time here. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
When Lonnie Walker first entered the NBA, Clark, his athleticism really stood out. He's very quick twitch.
Yeah, he is, but recently his athleticism has taken a back seat, which I think is a good thing because Walker has focused more on becoming a better shooter, refining that part of his game, as well as trying to be more consistent in his overall offensive game. So that, to me, speaks volumes to this young man's development.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now, here is O'Neal. And the 3 ball is good. O'Neal's got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Houston. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Fultz. Lock at 6. Isaac a screen. Fires it up. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Outside, Walker. Ball stolen. And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Walker. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. 1:14 left in the first half of the game. Fultz kicks to Carter. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Boy, moving the ball with purpose there. Fultz has tremendous offensive potential, and we're seeing him put it all together now.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now to the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A kick out to O'Neal. Count it. O'Neal's got his 3rd bucket of the night. The Magic have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. And finished off by Fultz.
He's got great confidence. Markelle Fultz is a terrific scorer. Fills it up in no time.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Houston. Isaac kicks to Ingles. From downtown, drills it from outside. Ingles has got the lead up to 7 now for the Magic. Here's Watford. No good on the last second attempt there.
You know, you look at Isaac, and the first thing you notice, guys, is his length. This guy is really long, and that helps him on the defensive end.
And the first half is now in the books. Magic out in front, up by 7. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, Markelle Fultz has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so in the game for the Magic, the forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Bitadze in at the 5 spot.
Banchero's a bucket now. He can flat out just score the ball. Nice move there.
As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Banchero definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
Suggs with the ball. Bridges covering. Bridges against Anthony. Passes to Bitadze. Shot clock at 5. Here's Banchero. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Finney-Smith, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Finney-Smith's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Anthony kicks to Suggs. Here's Banchero. Wagner on the wing. To the paint. And Suggs throws it down.
That hoop right there is why Suggs went top 5 in the draft. This young man makes things happen.
Pass to Johnson. Bridges a screen on Wagner. Back to Bridges. Brooklyn with the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now the pass to Suggs. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Right, there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainty on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
On the wing, Bridges. On the wing, Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Carroll, a screen on Dinwiddie. The drive by Anthony. Yes, that goes in. Anthony's got his first 2 points of the night.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Bridges, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Claxton the pass to Bridges. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Franz Wagner.
And Bridges is a crafty player. Knows how to draw whistles and get to that line.
Both free throws good from Bridges.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Magic leading by 3. Outside Anthony. Down low. Bitadze. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Bitadze's got 14 points.
Part of the job description as a guard, but Anthony relishes the chance to get his teammates good looks.
Out to Bridges. Suggs brings the double team. Pass to Johnson. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 19 points.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Having a scorer's mindset, but Anthony also has to keep others involved. That's a really good pass there.
Dinwiddie left side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Franz Wagner. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges outside. Going inside. Johnson, a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Johnson's got 9 points now in just the second half. To the paint. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Nets lead by 1. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, listened in on Jacques Vaughn talking to his team. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. We've got Whitehead. He's out there with Walker. Ben Simmons is out there with O'Neal. And it's Watford into the power forwards position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Simmons slams it in.
The slash ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive cutting mentality.
Here's Fultz. Drives to the hoop. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. The try by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 1-point game. Here's Watford. O'Neal on the wing. Passes it to Whitehead. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. Here's Fultz. Pass to Houston. Here's Carter. Count it. Good. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Magic.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Big time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy. And what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
The pass to Houston. Isaac a screen. Wow, came this close to... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
Previous play is under review.
Easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation.
The ruling on the floor stands.
How hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Ben Simmons. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Bridges in for Whitehead. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Banchero comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Franz Wagner's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Anthony subbed in for Markelle Fultz. And he's good on the first of 3. And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. Now Walker. Off the left rim and out. Magic leading by 4. Anthony with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Anthony, the pass to be Johnson. Here's Houston. Kicks it out to Banchero. Anthony on the wing. No good with the triple. Brooklyn's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Bridges, right side. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal.
Oh, a major factor in those 2021 finals. Bridges growing more and more comfortable in the big moment.
Anthony against Walker. Banchero outside. Itaze, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
To me, one of the things that separates Banchero from others is his passing.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Wagner passes to Itaze. Misses from short range. The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Yes!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Anthony, the pass to Itaze. Here's Houston. Pass to Itaze. Anthony down low. Claxton covering.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
And Walker kicks to Bridges. To tie it up. And the bucket is good. Three-point play. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both teams will make substitutions. He sinks the clutch free throw.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what do you think?
And this is it, guys. Down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. What a show.
row seats to watch it.
You know, BA, they're going to be stuffing that highlight reel all night. I mean, you can feel the energy in this place. The crowd is definitely ready for it.
A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Fultz and Suggs are the backcourt. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Franz Wagner. And it's Bataze in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket, and there's contact and a whistle. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video.
The previous play is under review.
But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good.
R.J. Barrett, still such a young talent in the NBA, but this is something this young man has dreamed about for as long as he can remember. He has the work habits and the commitment to be great.
Now here's Fultz with the drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Fultz. It's stolen by Pirtle. They push it up 4 on 3. Quickly, left side. Back to Pirtle. Pass to Quickly. Clock at 6. And the Raptors, another 3.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And Doris, since winning the title in 2019, the Toronto Raptors have been a little inconsistent as of late.
They certainly have, BA. They've been in and out of the playoffs since then. Certainly, you look at some of the pieces they have, nice pieces, but you've got to have more if you want to compete.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Pass to Barrett, beyond the arc. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Here's Bataze, covered by Pirtle. On the wing, Suggs. Quickly against Fultz. Fires for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. And here's Brown for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Now here's Isaac. Pass to Wagner. Outside Fultz. Launches a 3. Here's Bataze. Wagner outside. Fultz with it. Launches it. Here's Isaac. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly.
Don't let the frame fool you. Jonathan Isaac is lean, but he is unafraid of contact. I love that play.
Both free throws good from Isaac.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Quickly against Fultz. Quickly drives in. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Fultz. Kicks it out to Isaac. Outside Fultz. Pass to Suggs. The Magic need to put one up here.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
On the wing quickly, hounded by Fultz. To the wing on the left. Here's Barrett. Second shot opportunity. Barnes with a screen on Isaac. The three, Barrett. And the three-pointer goes. Barrett's got 11.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
It's Brown on the wing. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Barnes. Shot blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Six to shoot. Kicks it out to Barrett. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There's a confidence and a comfortability to what R.J. Barrett is doing nightly. Boy, is he cooking right now.
Outside for Fultz. Stolen by Quickly. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Barnes, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
They need this. Outside for Fultz, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Schroeder against Anthony. Schroeder passes to Porter. Three-pointer off the mark. Three-pointer, Anthony. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Cole Anthony, and it's Houston in at the 2-guard position. Shot clock at 6. Trent. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Trent Jr. saying, Pops, I got a little hops in my game, too.
And Carroll with a screen on Schroeder. Anthony, the pass to Houston. Anthony against Schroeder. Banchero outside. Over McDaniels. Banchero no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Inside, knocked loose. Carter, the pass to Banchero. Banchero with a screen on Porter. Left side, Carter. Banchero outside. For 3. The big man, Banchero, showing the range. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
Trent for 3. Rebound by the Magic. In transition, the Magic on the run. Kept alive. Tries again. The kick out to Banchero. Anthony outside. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Anthony's got 6 points.
I absolutely love the aggression from 3 by Cole Anthony, because I know this. With those shot mechanics, he's going to get more and more efficient.
And the basket by Trent.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Anthony. Drives to the hoop. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
This guy is so creative with such an excellent handle. Nice drive by Cole Anthony.
Takes the three. McDaniels with the rebound. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Young. Over Banchero. And Young gets it to go. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Such a confident finisher in close. You want to know why Thad Young's percentage is high? Look at that assertiveness.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Out to Anthony. Outside Carter. Now Ingles. Just 4 to shoot. Carter, a screen on Porter. Ingles finds Carter. Porter with the steal. Here comes Toronto on the push.
Well, when you combine good anticipation skills with real length, it is what makes Porter so dangerous picking up steals.
And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:04 left in the first half. Banchero outside. Pass to Houston. 6 on the shot clock. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Trent goes in. Outside Schroeder. Porter with it. Young with a screen on Ingles. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Anthony misses. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. McDaniels. Corner shot. And the basket is good. Porter's got his first points in this one.
You can see Porter's confidence building steadily. The catch-and-shoot jumper becoming a real weapon.
Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got R.J. Barrett. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Bruce Brown. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Barnes in at the 4-man position. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Outside Barrett. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Batase. Well, Orlando's shooting the ball at 48% so far. Fultz can't get it to go. Toronto's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. And here's Brown for 3. Barrett up top, hounded by Fultz. Quickly outside. Into the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
The 3 from Suggs. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Barnes.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Down low. And Batadze gets it to go. Batadze's got 6 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Pirtle, the pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Wagner. Wagner against Barrett. It's blocked.
What a big-time block from Franz Wagner. Wow, how about the grit on the defensive end?
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
For Orlando, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break.
Well, Markelle Fultz doesn't stand and settle for a jumper. He attacks the rim with that athleticism. Nicely done.
Quickly with the ball. Wagner picks him up. Barrett passes to Quickly. Back to Barrett. Cuts off the pass. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Suggs. And the deficit down inside single digits.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around.
Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
This is the court awareness that gives you great hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Wagner, the pass to Batadze. Fultz against Quickly, and it's Fultz off the drive. Back to Batadze. 4 on the clock. Wagner on the wing, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Outside Barrett. Driving in. Blocked. And they're able to recover. The 3 from Barnes. And the Raptors, another 3.
This isn't the focus of Scotty Barnes' game, but you wonder how proficient he becomes from deep.
Kicks it out to Isaac. Back to Suggs. Batadze with a screen. Suggs, the pass to Batadze. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
A line change here for Toronto. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Isaac. Ingles comes in for Wagner. Houston, he's checked in for Suggs. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Pass to McDaniels. Trent outside. Porter with a screen on Banchero. Trent from long range. Outside for Porter. And there's the drive. Another shot. Deflected.
How about that denial by Paolo Banchero? Nice to see him put that frame to use.
Pass to Batadze. Here's Houston. He's guarded by Porter. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Trent.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Outside Schroeder. Back to Daniels. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to open. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. Banchero plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. Then it's Cole Anthony. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Houston in at the 2 spot. McDaniels passes to Porter. Back to Daniels. Outside Schroeder. Pass to McDaniels. Porter with a screen on Carter. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Banchero. High arcing shot. Porter's shot is off. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Magic. A 12-point game. Ingles. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Joe Ingles has a great feel for understanding when to shoot the jump shot or when to attack off the bounce. That is not bashful right there.
Trent for 3. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. And the Raptors lead by 13. Anthony against Schroeder. Anthony, the pass to Houston. There's the 3. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
On the wing, Porter. Ingles defending. Outside McDaniels. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Anthony, the pass to Banchero. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. A line change here for Toronto. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Outside Barrett. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Boy, look at how confident R.J. Barrett is on the interior, right in his sweet spot.
And Barrett drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Batase, covered by Pirtle. Batase with a screen. Wagner, the pass to Fultz. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds in the game. Barnes finds quickly. Back to Barnes. And it's blocked by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10" frame to send it back.
Quickly against Fultz. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Isaac, the pass to Wagner. Sends it home from 3-point land. Wagner's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Yep, that one goes.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
For Orlando, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. The 3 from Suggs. Kicks it out to Isaac. Second chance effort. Barnes with the rebound.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Back to Quickly. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
A minute 9 left in the game. Here's Suggs. No good. Nice D from Brown. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Raptors.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for R.J. Barrett.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Batase, puts the move on. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Kick out to Brown. This one for three. And the Raptors, another three.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
To the middle. It's stolen by Pirtle.
Magic foul. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pirtle with the ball. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to...
conference. Rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one bad, and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
So the net starting five. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the one. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Bridges. Johnson with a screen on Brown. Launches a 3, and it's Johnson. That time on the assist from Bridges.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And this is who Barrett is, a competitor, someone who looks to get revenge whenever he can.
Johnson left side. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Quickly with it, Bridges covering. Now, here's Quickly for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Johnson gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
There it finds Barnes. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Nice, quick decision from Scotty Barnes, and he knocks it down.
Hey, Steve, when we look at Scotty Barnes, what excites you about his play?
I think for me, Kevin, it's just him improving. He can pretty much do everything well already. He's still got so much time to keep growing.
Here's Quickly, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Barrett with the ball. Takes it off the glass. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Bridges dishes to Johnson. Poke loose. Now Barrett pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Barnes outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 10. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
On the wing quickly. Dinwiddie covering. And he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. There's the drive. Claxton. And that one drops for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Greg, here we are watching Claxton. Who does he remind you of?
You know, Kevin, defensively, he looks a lot like AD out there. Similar builds, and Claxton can also handle the ball a little bit. Just want to see if this guy can develop an ability to play facing up to the basket. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, both teams in the zone early. Stops have been almost impossible to come by.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Bridges. Into the lane. 5 on the clock. Johnson right side. Nice D from Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 4. Quickly the pass to Barnes. Back to Quickly. From the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
Bridges, right side. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Since entering the league, Jacoperto has vastly.
And so it's Toronto, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. Lonnie Walker is out there with Whitehead. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Watford into the 4. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now here's Walker. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
Knocks him down from the stripe as good as anybody. Walker, no slouch at the line.
Porter against O'Neal. McDaniels up top and finished off by McDaniel.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from O'Neal.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
If we look at the Raptors, Smitty, it has not been easy replicating the success they had back in 2019.
Yeah, Toronto's had a bit of a roller coaster ride since then. They've had some good seasons, but the consistency hasn't been there for them.
Schroeder against Walker. O'Neal a screen on Schroeder. From deep, Walker. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, Walker loves to find these opportunities. He looks for chances to light you up at the arc.
And Toronto turns it over again. Nets trail by 5. O'Neal sets the screen for Walker. O'Neal against Porter. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Schroeder kicks to Porter. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Otto Porter is in attack mode. When he gets to the rim, he gets there in a hurry.
Walker dishes to O'Neal. with the drive. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Here's Schroeder. Still scoreless. Trent finds Porter. Back to Trent. There's a screen by Porter. Trent outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't cash in from close range. Nets trail by 3. On the wing, Walker. He takes it in. O'Neal, that's a 2-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. O'Neal's got 8 points.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Whitehead passes to Watford. Porter against O'Neal. To the middle, here's Simmons, and he slams it down right on the top of Thaddeus.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
Outside, Porter. Trent setting the pick for Porter. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Simmons dishes to Walker. O'Neal a screen on Schroeder. Outside, O'Neal. And he banks in the lane. O'Neal's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
You know what? Feed the beast. You got to look for him every trip down because he's been out of his mind this quarter.
Trent goes in. The kick out to Young. Nobody near Schroeder. Sinks the 3-pointer. Schroeder's got the game tied up here for the Raptors.
There's Dennis Schroeder doing it off the catch. He's got a lot of talent and still some untapped upside.
Here's O'Neal. Porter with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Whitehead from the wing. Offensive rebound. O'Neal high post. A 3 from Simmons. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Toronto. They'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice performance by Emmanuel Quickly.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Emmanuel Quickly. Jakob Poeltl out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Bruce Brown. And it's Barrett at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. 4 on the shot clock. Bridges attacking. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Goodness. Mikal Bridges. Thundering slam off the bounce.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Dinwiddie for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the Nets lead by 2.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
In transition, here come the Nets. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
On the wing, Barnes. Finney Smith defending. Here's Barrett. Inside Leaner. The drive by Barnes. Barnes. It's good on the putback.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Bridges against Brown, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of it.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
So it's Brooklyn now. Raptors knocking down the tray. Bridges shot. Good.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. And again, Toronto with the triple.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Bridges passes to Finney Smith. Back to Bridges. Here's Claxton. The pass to Finney Smith. Here's Claxton. Bridges passes to Finney Smith. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
Quickly up top, Dinwiddie covering. The three from Barnes. Rebound, Brooklyn. Here's Finney Smith. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There at the pass to Quickly. Back to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
What a contest this is turning into. Almost like a dunk contest, Kevin.
You're right, Greg. They are really going at it, and it's bound to only get more intense from here on out. Now, here's Johnson. 12 points for him. And here is Bridges. And the Nets, another three.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable, taking and making his share of threes.
Bridges against Barrett. Driving to the basket. Nobody near Barnes. Offline with his three. Brooklyn leading by 5. Now Dinwiddie. Johnson with a screen on Quickly. Johnson finds Finney Smith. Dinwiddie against Quickly. The three from Johnson. And Pirtle pulls it down.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Here's Brown. Out to Barrett. To the wing right side. Stripped it away. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Nets lead by 5. And coming up is... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got O'Neal. Lonnie Walker is out there with Whitehead. Then it's Simmons. And it's Watford in at the 4 slot. Here's O'Neal. Lays it up off the glass. O'Neal's got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And it's Schroeder missing. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. And Dennis Schroeder gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Whitehead. Oh!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
I like this strategy, getting Porter into the catch-and-shoot situation, giving him a chance to make a play.
Shot's good by Walker.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Back to McDaniel. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Authoritative move by Simmons, throwing it down on the defense.
McDaniels, the shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Simmons. Johnson comes in for Trendon Watford. And it's Bridges in for Whitehead. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Bridges outside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down.
It's Brown on the wing. On the wing, Barnes. From outside the arc, hangs home the trifecta.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Bridges. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Barrett wide open, he fires. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And, you know, that's what the scouts have always loved about Barrett, that alpha mentality and his ability to rise to the occasion.
Johnson kicks to Bridges. Back to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Quickly the pass to Barrett. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. Barrett's got 14 points now in the second half.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up.
Bridges outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And so determined. Bridges finds a way to get the shot up and in. Now to the line.
Raptors trail by 7.
This has reached desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as much as 10. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Quickly kicks to Barnes. That three off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, Johnson. Back to Bridges. 6 to shoot. The three ball. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets. Quickly finds Barrett. Back to Quickly. From deep three-point land, that one no good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business.